Anyway, it's like crazy that they like, you know what I'm saying, actually not like, you know, looking at these people or nothing like that. I know they was like they in the ICE like, you know, facility or whatever whatnot, but a lot of people was getting sick and like, you know, a lot of people was dying up in there. And I'm already knowing, like, dang, they even betting again, like, you know, betting against each other to see who go, like, you know, do suicide or, you know, kick the bucket, and, like, you know, in an orderly fashion. So, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Anyway, just like, you know, these cops got called on these, like, you know, individuals that was, like, actually, like, you know, driving back home or whatever, whatnot, from, like, you know, a business trip or whatever. Like, and like, because somebody called the police and said that like they stole dirt bikes and an ATV because they had a U-Haul. But the U-Haul had like, you know, work material in it. So the cops was out of pocket for believing that stuff. For real though, it would have ended up being deadly or whatever. I mean, whatsoever. If they like, you know, made a false move. Well, I'm just glad they didn't get hurt or nothing like that, and the cops saw that they didn't have none of that stuff that the person that called police, like, you know, they're telling them and told them wild tales or whatever whatnot. I'm just glad stuff didn't happen, stuff didn't like, you know, go crazy as ever. For real though, because like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, I'm just glad everything worked out. Well, for real though. Anyway, so this cop, like, you know, killed this dude for like, you know, some or whatever when I for real though. Anyway, so nothing at all. For real though, because like the cop wasn't even in uniform, but this cop like approached this dude because he had a gun or whatever when I for real though. And the cop wasn't even in, like, you know, he didn't even look like a cop. He just thought he was a, like, dude that was running up on him. So the cop just opened fire on him. Like, oh my goodness.